I'm not proud of it. Innocent blood is on my hands.
Liu Kang dodges club strikes from Titan Havoc. The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging the blade into their throat, shattering their spine.
Targeted. Targeted.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a mechanical arm. She pummels their ribs.
Keep your teeth to yourself.
Fight!
Are all foes here so inept?
I like your grit. You've ruined me for the girls back home.
Less flirting, more fighting.
A burst of green energy knocks Cage back. Sector turns to see the Chaos Ermac.
We seek chaos. You defend order. It will be destroyed. Fight.
You have many souls, but little skill.
Fight.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a mechanical arm. She pummels their ribs.
Lin Kuei don't die easily.
The Chaos Reptile transforms into his lizard form.
What in blue blazes?
Cage lifts his shades as the Chaos Reptile charges and latches onto Sector's arm. Cage punches his groin.
Oh, shit. This is some bad business.
Unfazed, the Chaos Reptile tackles Cage, snapping at his face. Sector knees Chaos Reptile aside. He transforms.
Is that what the hell he is?
Lord Havoc wants you captured. Your choice if it is dead or alive.
Fight.
3D.
Never impressed me.
Fight.
Baffled.
Targeted. Targeted.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a mechanical arm. She pummels their ribs.
I choose to be on my way.
Are you hurt?
Not a scratch.
Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
Cage snaps off a salute.
Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cage, U.S. Army, 44th Infantry. One moment I was fighting Hitler in France. Next, I was here, fighting some asshole named Havoc.
We have a Johnny Cage where we come from, though the two of you have little in common.
6 months ago, I'd have been gobsmacked by that. But now, I realize I'm weird. A dime a dozen. This mashed up worlds thing has got my brain foobar.
Fuba?
Cage lowers his shades to raise an eyebrow.
Lieutenant Colonel, what happened?
A man in purple robes appears.
At ease, friends. He's with me.
Cage turns to pat his shoulder.
Thank Argus you are safe. I'd be a gold star in Mama's window if it weren't for these fine people. Emperor, meet Sector, and... I'm sorry, I forgot your names.
Scorpion, this is Cyrex.
I am Rain. No need to use my title, as I no longer have an empire. Havoc has taken it. I assume you're among his latest victims. You do not yet seem the worse for wear.
Havoc arrived recently in our timeline, kidnapping a being who is key to his plans to destroy it. We are here to retrieve him.
We've been trying to take Havoc down, but we've got shit to show for it. Our attack on the Citadel was a bust. A lot of folks died. Rain's wife, Tanya, got captured.
Rain lowers his mask.
She is to fight for Havoc's perverse pleasure tomorrow in his arena. To the death. The being Havoc kidnapped. I would think he is at the Citadel. It is where Havoc spends his time.
Can you get us there?
Sure thing. But getting in, finding your friend, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. Rain's wife is the only one with a scoop on the Citadel's layout.
Then we must save her before it is too late.
Your aid is welcome, but be warned, death is more likely than success.
The Emperor Rain narrows his blowing nose. In a huge stone arena, corpses litter the rust-red sands. Versions of Quan Chi and Li Mei duel one another. Frost stabs an ice spear through the shoulder of a man wearing a leather duster. The man falls limp. In the stands, dozens of different Havocs raise their arms and cheer. Two Havocs rip off their own arms, then slap them together in a grisly high-five before chucking them into the arena. Above, Titan Havoc is flanked by Chaos Kenshi and Takeda.
Care to make a wager?
The sorcerer, no question.
Frost will win. Every variant of her who's ever fought here has been fierce. I should have kept Kronika alive after taking her hourglass, so I could rub her nose in what I've made of her golden balance.
She would disapprove.
She would despise it. It was her own fault. She didn't think me a threat.
The trio watches the carnage unfold below. Titan Havoc's missing lips and charred jaw form a permanent sneer. On a walkway far above, Cage and Emperor Rain sneak alongside the Earthrealmers. They all stick to the shadows of stone archways. They peer down at the audience.
There are so many fights.
All equally revolting. Reiko and Li Mei, the rulers Tanya and I deposed, also revered blood sports. I had hoped I had seen their end.
Emperor Rain has several turquoise tattoos swirling over his face. In the arena below, Quan Chi's green skull gnaws off the Li Mei's face. Titan Havoc raises his arms for the audience.
How long did you hold power?
Before Havoc came? Long enough to miss what he destroyed. Everything changed in an instant.
You're both down low.
Our timeline merged into his, was
scar.
reduced to anarchy.
The Frost and Quan Chi in the arena trade blows. Frost charges and throws Quan Chi with a snap man, stunning him. She lobs an ice ball, freezing Quan Chi solid. Frost uses a nearby chain to smash his head off, then raises her fists victoriously.
Emperor Rain.
My friend! If you enjoyed that, you will revel in what comes next.
Chaos Kenshi looks down at his sword.
No combat will entertain us. One who dared to resist.
Center glows blue.
Welcome, Tanya!
The portcullis opens, and 5 minions escort a version of Tanya into the arena. One knocks her to the ground with the butt of his spear. One minion has his mouth and neck flayed open in fleshy flaps. Empress Tanya grabs his spear when he attempts to prod her, and jams it through his skull. The audience of Havocs is on their feet. The 4 other husks descend on Empress Tanya, knocking her down. They drag her by the arms.
If she is hurt before we can... Don't worry. We'll surprise them before combat begins.
Cage touches Emperor Rain's shoulder. Below, Chaos Kenshi's center glows again. He grips its handle, then looks up to the archways. The 5 renegades are highlighted in bright blue. Chaos Kenshi whispers in Titan Havoc's ear. Titan Havoc descends a stone staircase and steps into the arena. Chaos Kenshi follows closely behind.
It seems we have an unexpected but welcome wrinkle. Tanya will have partners in combat.
Chaos Kenshi draws his blade and sends a stream of blue energy toward the renegades. It captures them in stasis. Chaos Kenshi pulls, sending them all tumbling into the arena. As Emperor Rain gets to his feet, Empress Tanya scrambles over to him.
Rain! What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Without my Empress, I am not an Emperor.
You celebrate too soon. This fight is just beginning.
Who are they?
They're friends, Tanya.
Cage motions to the Earth Realmers. Above, Titan Havoc ascends a long staircase.
You had no chance of sneaking in here unnoticed. Kenshi's blade excels at ferreting out intruders. I was not expecting you three quite so soon. Your Liu Kang was shrewd to take the initiative.
Come down here, Havoc. We are waiting.
Yes. Entertain your lackeys by fighting us yourself.
You would die too quickly. My followers deserve so much more.
He raises his arms. Several Havocs in the audience rip off their own arms and heads, tossing them into the arena. One Havoc uses his head as a mallet to strike a gong. Palace opens and several minions pour out. Cyrax and Sector rush forth to meet them with swift moving axes. Cyrax downs one with a cartwheel kick, then snaps off a double fight. Behind Scorpion and Lieutenant Colonel Cage, more minions charge in. Scorpion dodges nimbly, downing one with a jumping front kick. Cage brawls with two others, but stumbles as he takes a blow to the back of his head.
Fuck you!
Chaos versions of Natara and Ashra strut in, each robed in red and yellow.
A vampire? A demon? Havoc needs to do better than that.
When my Chris Felsia orders collapse will be hastened. With every strike of it, my soul is one step closer to chaos.
Really? We shall see. What? Okay.
Chaos gains no ground. Fight!
What, mother? Okay, coming.
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons two tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
As long as I live, I will keep anarchy at bay.
Emperor Rain looks over his shoulder and shoots a burst of water at one of the minions attacking Empress Tanya. Empress Tanya wears a long cape with metallic gold bangles and matching gold body paint over her arms, abdomen, and eyelids.
They will overwhelm us if we don't escape.
Cyrax spots an open gate at the arena's edge. That way! Cage catches a Chaos minion's arms, then reverses his grip to stab him with his own sword. Cage winds up a punch to wallop another minion in the jaw. A Warhammer knocks Cage to the ground. Scorpion spots a Chaos Sindel and a Chaos Shao Kahn. After screaming Scorpion away, Chaos Sindel retrieves the Warhammer with her prehensile hair.
Well done, husband. We have them. They fight like Reiko and Linne.
We defeated those tyrants. We can defeat these. I have faith in Argus, Delia, and you.
Empress Tanya grins.
Fight!
always fall.
Chaos Sindel's hair reaches toward a massive spiked ball of iron and flings it. Rain slices it in half with a wall of water.
I adore your quick thinking.
Just one of the many reasons you wed me.
Love-sick fools! Cast your eyes here, not on each other, to behold those who bring you death.
Fight. Death will come no closer. Fight!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
Do not be so quick to demand attention.
Behind Emperor Rain, Sector blasts minions with flames.
We must get to the tunnel.
Yes, expeditiously.
The Empress
Okay.
leads the way. Sector Cyrax cage pursued by minions.
This would be amusing.
Titan Havoc watches from above. A group of 6 charges through a large tunnel of stacked stone, a horde of Chaos minions close at their heels. Ahead, the ground crumbles away into a pit of spikes. The Empress, Emperor, Sector, and Cage leap across. Cyrax uses friction assist along the wall, while Scorpion bolts using debris. Several minions tumble into the spikes.
I heard you, flamethrower. Blast.
Spiked chains shoot across their path ahead.
Fire and water.
The group leaps and dodges.
Scorpions in his
Cage
range.
drops into an army crawl on his elbows and knees to scramble underneath. One minion grabs Cage, but his arm is sliced off by the spiked chains. Several more minions are dismembered as they run through. Ahead, 4 pillars shoot darts. All 6 manage to dodge, and the darts strike down the remaining minions. 2 walls trap them.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So much for our escape.
Escape? The tunnel is an entrance, not an exit. You are now in the maze. Its route is ever-changing. Its traps beyond changing. Its genesis wickedly thought. No one survives. I devising new ways to kill.
We won't give you the pleasure. We won't die here.
Death is assured. The only question is how it claims you.
We will weather this storm together.
Knocking most of them down. Empress Tanya charges in and uses their staff to strike the greatest minions. Cyrax holds close to Sector, flies in a spinning roundhouse. Cage picks up a shield shaped like a bat wing. One minion reverts, then throws the shield at the disc for a second. It bounces off the heavy daisy minion. Spills into the tunnel. Cage dodges the sword while a wall slams down on his attacker, leaving only its twitching hand. On their side of the wall, Cyrax uses a sword blade in their armor while Cage and Scorpion fight.
It is no use. It's too thick.
Well, this is pretty pickle.
Cyrax, I'm going to find it. We've left our path somewhere ahead.
Understood. The others are moving on. We should too.
Agreed. Come.
They jog off. In a different tunnel, Sector walks with Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain. They halt as a swirling pink portal appears. Chaos versions start out for several minutes. Rain Sector.
Handle the others, please. The Empress and Emperor are ours.
Sector stares down the minions, then charges in. She tackles one and dodges in.
I am not surprised you align with Havoc. You'll do anything to obtain the power you crave.
Do not lecture us. You're no better. That's why you stole our throne.
We acted for Outworld, not ourselves. Free it from your corrupt regime.
Fight!
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Li Mei conjures a giant lion head made of energy. She leaps, twists the victim's neck, and throws them into the lion's maw. The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water, which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
You should never have held power.
Fight!
never regain your power.
Khaos, Li Mei, and Reiko lie inert.
That sector. We must help.
Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain dash off down a tunnel. They round a corner to find both Khaos, Li Mei, and Reiko now standing before them.
Merciful Delia!
Chaos manifests in myriad ways. You will fight them again and again until you finish them. Only then may you move on. Fight!
There's 2 ways. Oh, gosh. Second, some young. Yeah, check it. There.
You will be defeated this time.
Fight!
Break it.
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water, which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
I take no joy in what comes next.
It is their lives or ours. You heard Havoc.
But I wish only to take his.
With a wave of his hand, Emperor Rain engulfs Khaos, Li Mei, and Reiko in a sphere of water. They convulse as bubbles stream from their mouths.
Put them out of their misery.
With a steely-eyed expression, Empress Tanya whirls her staff and decapitates them both.
Now that is a kill! Executed with such flair. You have earned my favor, and may proceed.
I am so weary of his voice.
As am I. Let us find Sector.
Hopefully, Havoc keeps his word.
They dash down another tunnel. Later, they nearly trip over a defeated minion. Sector stands ahead.
Thank Argus.
The more who die, the more Havoc sends.
I'll admit, I relish the challenge.
Are you prepared for the next?
What now?
It is fiendishly simple.
A wall slams closed.
To survive, you must open that door.
2 of the other walls begin closing in. Emperor Rain and Empress Tanya ineffectually push against them.
Havoc let us pass so he could crush us.
Step back.
Using rocket boosters, Sector flies straight ahead at the metal door. It doesn't budge.
This is getting us nowhere.
The lock can be picked. If there's enough.
She unfolds a tool from her wrist.
I will buy you some.
Emperor Rain holds out his arms and stops the walls with 2 jets of water.
Tanya, if Sector opens the door, go with her.
No! I won't.
You must. I cannot hold these back
Oh
much
my
longer.
gosh. Rain, he turned into a body of water. He slipped right through it.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No! We vowed never to leave each other's side.
She cups his face.
We also vowed.
It's like the Emperor Rain, guys. He was so fucking cool with his counterpart.
Hurry, Tanya!
Every day. You remind me why I chose you.
He briefly squeezes his eyes shut.
Go, Tanya.
He gets an enemy death.
Sector gets the door open, then immediately reaches back to pull Empress Tanya through. Emperor Rain strains, but the walls snap shut on him with a burst of blood. Empress Tanya stares, mouth agape. Her wide eyes are fixed upon the blood-stained walls. Elsewhere, Scorpion walks with Cyrax in cage.
These corridors go on and on like my old CO. Damn, Major Blade could talk.
I realize I have not thanked you for sparing me.
Thank Harumi. It was her request.
I do not expect forgiveness, but I do expect understanding. The lies told to me.
How long have we known each other that you could ever believe
You vanished without explanation. Bihan, my Grand Master, gave me one. It made no sense, but then nothing about your departure did.
You blame me for your actions? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Cyrax drops her gaze.
I am saying I am not a machine. I am human. And humans make mistakes.
She meets Scorpion's eyes.
We will finish this later.
Scorpion glares back sharply, then turns to continue down the tunnel. Lieutenant Colonel Cage trails behind them, glancing over his shoulder. Bladed chairs shoot across Sector and Empress Tanya's path. They duck under them.
Havoc's magic is blocking my armor's sensors. They are not detecting the traps.
This fiendish place. To think it will be my husband's tomb.
At least he died with honor, giving his life for yours.
Please, don't. If I dwell more on it, I will come undone. Speak of anything else. Perhaps your friends.
They are allies, not friends. And only for the length of this crisis. When it is over, we will settle our differences in combat.
Sector stops Empress Tanya. A wall of flame jets from the ceiling ahead of them. When it stops, they continue onward.
Is your fight over land? Resources?
Myself and others seek a powerful future. They and their ilk cling to an anemic past.
And that is something worth killing for?
Sector waves a hand through the air. Spears jab up through the floor ahead, some bearing severed arms. Sector and Empress Tanya shimmy around them.
No less than the capture of a throne. Or a realm.
Untold died satisfying Reiko and Li Mei's barbaric whims. Ours was not a squabble for visions for the future.
If this keeps up, they may fight each other.
They won't get the chance. Neither will survive the next encounter.
Titan Havoc watches an arena screen with Chaos, Takeda, and Kenshi. In the maze, Empress Tanya and Sector arrive at a much larger chamber. Wrought iron chandeliers flicker with firelight overhead. They cautiously advance through an archway to see dozens of other archways branching off from the shadowy chamber.
Brilliant. Which one? They could lead anywhere.
There's no way to know. Let us choose and keep moving.
They advance across the chamber. In the shadows beside them, a massive silhouette shifts. They halt and look toward it. An eye with a slitted pupil glistens. A snout slowly moves into the light, revealing a reptilian head taller than either of the warriors. A huge dragon is chained to the ceiling opposite its back. Black horns twist from its head, and its wings lie in the tails. The dragon raises its head and inhales. Sector and Empress Tanya sprint for an archway ahead, but are blocked by the dragon's flames. They turn on their heels and retreat to a different archway. The flames lick at their heels, then die down when they lose sight of the dragon.
Your armor failed to detect that too?
It is not programmed for dragons.
We can get past, if I can calm her.
Calm her? How?
By filling her empty belly.
Chaos, Melina, and Kitana.
Orin is famished. She hasn't fed in days.
Anytime to keep up.
I feed you to Orin instead?
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Melina pins the victim's arms to the floor with her side blades, then ravages their torso with her jaws before biting out their throat. The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
How dare you abuse such a magnificent creature?
Sector and Empress Tanya strut away from Chaos, Melina, and Kitana, who struggle to get to their feet.
I would have thought they'd had enough.
Plainly, they are gluttons for punishment.
They fight to entertain. They know Saber is kill.
Fine then. This time we will finish them.
Empress Tanya squares up.
How will you if you can't keep your feet?
The section of tunnel around them rumbles, then slowly begins to rotate. All 4 combatants stumble as the capped tile floor tilts. They all tumble downward to collide with the wall. As the tunnel continues to rotate, Sector attacks Chaos Melina while Empress Tanya grapples Chaos Kitana. The wall tilts, tipping them toward the ceiling. Sector manages to cling to a protruding stone, but Chaos Melina drags her downward. Chaos Kitana falls on her back. Empress Tanya follows up. Just as Chaos Kitana gains the upper hand, the room's tilt sends them tumbling back. Chaos Kitana lands several punches on a supine Empress Tanya, but Tanya manages to throw her to the floor far below. Empress Tanya lands on the now motionless tiles.
Havoc thought that would kill us? He has no idea what we can do.
You are able, not invincible. Have no doubt that you will die here.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Kitana flings her fan blades into the victim, leaps, summons the fans back, and drives them into their skulls.
You will die like all the others.
Fight!
Yeah.
Still think we're not invincible?
Fight!
attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
It will not be you who kills me.
Shall we? The dragon awaits.
Sector and Empress Tanya slowly approach the archway leading into the Dragon Orin's chamber. They creep closer, peering cautiously around the edge. A burst of flame causes them to flinch back. Light glimmers off the gold bangles and caps adorning Empress Tanya's long locks.
Are you sure you can calm it?
Empress Tanya closes her eyes and raises her painted gold hands. In the arena, Khaos Kenshi turns to Titan Havoc.
She must also be a telepath. It would seem. Read their thoughts.
Khaos Kenshi touches 2 fingers to his temple. In the maze, Empress Tanya's closed eyelids flutter slightly. Soft light illuminates her deep brown skin and shimmers off the gold of her face paint, headdress, and earrings. She floats in a dark void with her head tilted back. Before her, the head of the horned dragon Orin emerges from the darkness. When Empress Tanya speaks, her lips remain motionless.
Oh, mighty Orin, I am Tanya. If you can hear me, respond in kind. Orin, I beseech you. We mean no harm.
You speak dragon tongue, and with the proper respect. Come, I will not smite you. Yet.
Orin slips back into the darkness. Empress Tanya opens her eyes.
She has opened the door. Come.
She and Sector advance.
Kenshi, I do not understand them. The language is foreign.
Sector and Empress Tanya stand before the dragon. Manacles dangle from her horns.
Before Havoc destroyed my reality, I was beloved by gods. But then he trapped me here and condemned me to this living death. In all the time since, no one has proffered me goodwill. Why do you?
So we may pass unharmed and escape to defeat Havoc. We hope an exit lies ahead.
Your hope is misplaced. There are no exits. All paths lead here.
She looks up to see Cyrax, Cage, and Scorpion entering through another archway. Cage glances cautiously at Cyrax as the trio joins Empress Tanya and Sector. Orin snarls from jagged teeth and squares up with her tattered wings.
Sarge did not cover this in basic.
Embers flood Orin's maw as she inhales.
Stand down! Don't anger her.
No, Orin. They are friends.
Orin peers down at Empress Tanya.
If you could leave, where would you go?
To Havoc's Citadel, where their comrade is being held captive. If we free him, we can save their timeline, and Havoc will fall.
Show me your destination. I will send you there.
Scorpion steps closer to Empress Tanya.
What did she say?
That she can help.
Help? How?
Titan Havoc glares up at the arena's screen. In the chamber, Tanya closes her eyes again. Orin's eyes dart about.
It is heavily guarded. A direct assault impossible. But if I can get you inside...
Inside? Natural laws do not apply there. Sending us is...
difficult, but achievable. Stand back.
Everyone, stand back.
Orin raises her head up to its full height, then jabs her wings into the floor. Her body dangles off the massive chains. Below her chest, a swirling portal materializes.
No! This will not do!
Pink magic courses over Titan Havoc's arms. In the maze, the magic licks along Orin's chains, causing her to convulse.
Havoc drains my power.
Thank you, Orin. I I will come back for you after this crisis passes.
They all sprint through just as the portal closes. In the arena, Titan Havoc flexes his hands.
My new minion will have to occupy them until we arrive. Warn him! The Citadel has been infiltrated.
He turns to Chaos Kenshi, who touches his temple. The five exit the portal onto a broken stone platform floating in the cosmic void.
Did we go on a bender I don't remember? I feel like I'm heavily sauced.
It appears infinite. How are we inside a citadel?
Do not try to make sense of it. Anything is possible in Havoc's domain.
How do you know the Citadel's secrets?
I spent months posing as one of Havoc's minions to gather intelligence for our assault.
She points to an archway ahead.
There. Havoc's foundry. If your friend is here, he is beyond that door.
They follow her toward it. The stone path quakes, then crumbles away. Cyrax shoves Scorpion out of harm's way. She tumbles and lands on a lower level. Scorpion peers over the edge, then looks pointedly at Cage. Along a jagged stone wall, Cage slowly climbs down, his feet probing for footholds. He moves one step at a time. Beside him, a rope lowers. Cage looks over to see Scorpion smoothly descended. With a scowl, Cage leaps over to grab the rope and slides down it. Below, Scorpion helps Cyrax to her feet.
Are you alright?
Mostly. My armor absorbed the fall.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I am happy to return the favor.
Sector and Empress Tanya watch from the platform above.
My armor flies short distances. I can retrieve them one at a time.
Be careful. Fall off the pathways and you will fall forever.
Allow the Brotherhood of Chaos to help you on your way.
From the opposite side of a broken platform, a figure stands wearing all black. Glowing green cracks run along his chest and arms, and his eyes are misty white. The figure, Noob Saibot, flexes his hands. The broken platform reforms beneath his feet as he advances. Sector retracts, her face plate.
You sound like Bihan.
I am he, though not as you remember.
What did Havoc do to you?
He perfected me, baptizing me in chaos. Those who oppose anarchy, who revere order, will be eliminated. That is the will of Lord Havoc. Fight.
To the 10 hells with Lord Havoc's will.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Raiden uppercuts his victim into the clouds. He duplicates himself to slam the victim down to the ground, then stomps their ribs. The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Havoc's will not be done.
He's gone. Where is Bihan?
You know him from your timeline?
Yes, but he has been corrupt.
I am sure we haven't seen the last of him.
On the platform below, Scorpion, Cage, and Cyrax fight off Chaos minions. Empress Tanya clings to Sector's shoulder as she activates her rocket booster. Two minions beset Cyrax as they land. Empress Tanya fends them off, then helps Cyrax to her feet.
Do you mind a change of partner?
Not at all, Cyrax. Thus far, your brotherhood does not impress. Havoc is deluded if he thinks you can contain us. Take your brothers and go!
Fight.
I killed my daughter. I'm not.
I remain unimpressed.
Tanya, step aside!
From a platform above, a figure leaps into the air before performing a front cut. Chaos Liu Kang lands heavily on one knee, glaring with orange eyes.
You will be scorched by the flames of anarchy.
He shoots a burning orange star. Empress Tanya smashes it with her staff.
Fuck, they're fine.
Razor-edged hats. I've had enough chaos for one day.
As have I, Cyrax. As have I.
Fifth fight. A bonus fight.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Today's end cannot come soon enough.
Fight!
I will be glad when this day is finished.
Scorpion appears with the others.
The foundry door is up ahead.
Lead on, Empress.
Wait.
Barlow was the best thing in the remake of City. It was like,
no low he won't sink to.
He is not himself. His mind has been broken.
That may be so, but if he gets in our way...
We have to bring him back, so we can undo the evil that's been done to him.
and yet he was
Only if it won't jeopardize the mission.
You would leave him to die? Have you no respect?
Scorpion meets her searching eyes.
He is owed no more respect.
evil. He's been evil before he became corrupted.
With a furrowed brow, he dons
He's
his
been
mask
evil
and
before
leads
he-
the way toward the foundry. Sector glares with narrowed eyes. After a long
He is your
moment, she
lover.
follows. A massive archway leads further into the citadel. Orange crystals light the ground nearby, and Noob Saibot stands before the foundry door. He steps forward as the group arrives.
Greetings, brother. Once again, we are opposed.
Your new attire suits you. It is as black as your heart.
How are you always so blind? First to the Lin Kuei's potential, now to the perfection of Lord Havoc's chaos.
It is your ambition that is blind, Bihan. As always, though he twisted your mind to his purpose, he left your desires unchanged.
As Chaos minions attack the others, Scorpion slings out his kunai-tipped rope dart. Noob Saibot dodges with a twisting leap. Noob Saibot catches Scorpion's fist, but Scorpion manages to twist free. He then parries an elbow strike and counters a jab. Scorpion checks a kick, then knocks him away with a jumping sidekick. He catches Noob Saibot with his rope dart. As he falls, a duplicate of Noob Saibot emerges from the ground to grapple and throw Scorpion. Scorpion collapses on the stone path.
The future is chaos. All must embrace it.
Noob Saibot flexes his hands and dozens of spindly black arms appear around Scorpion.
Scorpion needs help.
Cyrax and Empress Tanya dash over. Noob Saibot duplicates to avoid Cyrax's thrown bomb.
Despite what Kwai says, he would regret it if he loses Bihan. We cannot kill him.
No promises. Havoc must be stopped, no matter the cost.
6-5.
Fight.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face. The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Thankfully, death won't be necessary.
Havoc has made him odious. This must be undone. The Lin Kuei's Elder Arcanist
knows nothing of Havoc's magic. Liu Kang is your only hope. You should not have plotted against him.
You refuse to help? He's your brother.
Kuai Liang has forgotten how to honor his family.
Do not confuse pity for allegiance, Sector. I refuse to take sides.
Sector and Empress Tanya sling Noob Saibot's arms over their shoulders and drag him toward the foundry. Inside, Giras still hangs by his wrists with the black tube snaking into his back. He grimaces and doesn't notice Cyrax, Scorpion, and Cage entering.
Havoc wants his time crystals. These relics must be extracting it.
Scorpion pulls at the syringes, but fails to dislodge them. Cyrax examines them.
Perhaps the process must be interrupted.
The tubes. Perfect. Cage slices the remaining tube, freeing Giras. He falls to his knees. As Sector and Empress Tanya arrive with Noob Saibot, Giras grits his teeth. Scorpion and Cyrax help him up. The wounds on his back begin to heal.
When you are ready, we must leave.
And take the Kamidogu as well.
Giras gestures to the Kamidogu around the edges of the room. Cage, Cyrax, and Scorpion hurry to dislodge them from several spiky apparatuses.
Who's the wise guy who plastered these on here?
Cage pries the last one free with his combat knife, just as Chaos minions charge in.
Now, Giras, we have them.
Giras conjures time crystals which surround his allies. They all disappear in a burst of light. Titan Havoc stomps in, storming past the crowd of minions. He punches two of their heads into a bloody pulp.
Gather my minions. We go to Liu Kang's timeline.
His eyes twitch as he works his jaw. In Liu Kang's chambers in the Fire Temple, colorful waves of light glimmer over Noob Saibot's twitching face. Twinkling motes of light float from Liu Kang's fingertips as he waves his hands over Noob Saibot. From a corner of the room, Scorpion watches with Empress Tanya.
Should Liu Kang be treating him?
As a god, it is his prerogative. I would not be so forgiving.
Empress Tanya raises an eyebrow. Liu Kang channels streams of magic from the Kamidogu where they sit in an ornate chest. Noob Saibot draws a long breath. Sector stands close by, her brow furrowed. Liu Kang lowers his arms, and the streams of light fade away. Scorpion closes the lid of the chest.
Only his mind is mended. Havoc's magic is unlike anything I have encountered. It will not be easily mastered.
Noob Saibot lies on a table, his head supported by a small pillow. His misty white eyes open.
Bihan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
He reaches up. Sector takes his hand and helps him sit up. With furrowed brows, they close their eyes and press their foreheads together for a long moment.
While our conflict remains, its resolution must wait. It will be moot if we do not stop Havoc.
On that, Liu Kang, we agree.
We have his Kamidogu. That will slow him down.
Only if we keep them from him. We can assume he is already on his way.
Once in the Temple of the Elements, they will be beyond his reach. The others wait for you outside. They will accompany you on the journey.
Scorpion picks up the chest. He and Empress Tanya both leave.
Now, Ihar, what can you tell me of your captivity?
He knows what I know. When my mind was broken, it became an open book. All my knowledge was laid bare for Havoc's inspection.
So he is aware of our defenses.
And also of the portal gateways at Ying Valley. If he recovers the Kamidogu,
he will use them to hasten capture of this timeline by projecting his chaos into all realms at once.
I should have been stronger.
Of the failings which should shame you, this is not one. Few could withstand the Titan.
Yes. Why do...
A nearby nearby explosion rocks the room, shaking dust from the ceiling. Liu Kang glares into the dark night.
Havoc.
Outside, several wooden archways are smashed apart, their ornate carvings burning. Liu Kang spots several monks lying dead nearby, then runs off with Sector and Noob Saibot following. Cyrax, Lieutenant Colonel Cage, Empress Tanya, Geras, and Scorpion lie on the ground. They stir as Chaos minions approach. Chaos Kenshi and Takeda lead them, and are flanked by Chaos versions of Sector, Cyrax, and dozens of others. Liu Kang arrives with Sector and Noob Saibot. He narrows his glowing white eyes as Titan Havoc steps forth. Titan Havoc holds the chest under one arm.
Raiding my citadel, stealing my Kamidogu. Your warriors are adept at creating chaos.
So good of you to approve.
Approve? You dared to throw my plans into disarray!
The only chaos you revere is yours. You are no zealot. You are a hypocrite.
Titan Havoc holds up the chest.
The Kamidogu are powered, and I am ready. Nothing can stop me from seizing this timeline.
The chest hovers in Titan Havoc's pink magic, and its lid opens. The Kamidogu hover, and their spiked ends skewer into Titan Havoc's bare chest. They puncture his partially flayed skin and muscle fibers. His shoulders shiver with delight. He turns to Chaos Scorpion.
Dispose of them as you wish. The more painful it is, the better.
Chaos Scorpion nods and faces Liu Kang. Titan Havoc rips open a portal with a casual swipe of his broad hand and leaves with Chaos Kenshi and Takeda. Liu Kang lobs a burst of fire, causing everyone else to leap into battle. Noob Saibot duplicates to fight both Chaos Cyrax and Sector.
We will spill your blood to burn eternal chaos. Be glad your deaths serve such a righteous cause.
You learn some comment.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Cyrax launches the victim airborne with a bomb, leaps after them, then smashes their face with a front flip heel kick.
I will not die today. Fight. The blood spilled today will be yours, not mine.
Noob Saibot fends off 2 minions as Scorpion duels a third. Noob Saibot duplicates himself to catch a roundhouse kick, then whirls his attacker around to throw him off balance.
If we lose, it will be due to your incompetence.
Of course, you have no flaws.
Do not join combat unless I require it. We cannot risk losing this battle. Fight.
Sub-Zero skewers the victim's skull with ice daggers. He headbutts them. Scorpion slings rogue darts through his victim's sternum and neck. He pulls. Scorpion slams them. The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
That is how one wins, brother.
A Chaos Sub-Zero saunters up, flexing his fists.
I will bury you in a glacier of hell. Stay there. He is mine to finish.
Noob Saibot shoves Scorpion away before charging in. He duplicates to avoid an ice wall, swiftly closing the distance. He warps into the ground and teleports beside Chaos Sub-Zero to uppercut him. Noob Saibot swings but finds his fist caught by an ice clone. Chaos Sub-Zero winds up a frosty punch, shattering the ice as he knocks Noob Saibot back. Scorpion approaches as Noob Saibot gets to his feet.
He is evil, but I will take him.
What is more important, winning this fight or protecting your ego? Shall we leave them to their quarrel?
No, let us silence it forever. Fight.
Thing this needs a heat meter like Tekken 8 does. One combo, one slot range, two heat meters. And we need more cameo fighters, along with special guest cameos too. That would be cool.
Continue.
Beyond, wait!
Noob Saibot shrugs Scorpion off as he marches to the Chaos Sub-Zero. He holds his counterpart by the neck, causing green light to appear on the ground below. Ethereal black hands claw at Chaos Sub-Zero until they rip apart his lower body. Noob Saibot directs more of the black hands to snatch the limbs of Chaos Scorpion. They pull him toward Noob Saibot, who pushes his foot against Chaos Scorpion's torso until he's fully dismembered.
That was entirely unhelpful. We could have pressed them for information.
I doubt either knew anything. They were underlings.
Possibly. But we will never know. We would have been better served had cooler heads prevailed.
Either way,
right.
Our goal is unchanged. Let us rid ourselves of Havoc.
Agreed. We will gather my champions and depart for Ying Valley.
Liu Kang glances at Giras and the Earth Realms. In the snowy Ying Valley, gold crystals cast a soft glow.
I wish there was a. Oh, yes, right. They come from the same family. Yeah. Damn it.
Blue light flows from the blade to the stacked stones of the portal gate, restoring the archway's structure. Chaos Geras
Yeah, something from another timeline.
as the stones realign, as Chaos Kenshi lowers Sento, and its blade
I'm trying to say is a good Bihan. Not Chaos, not new Cybot, but a good Bihan who's still Sub-Zero. But lost his brother Kuai Yang.
His hands to conjure time crystals, then beams them toward the gate. Titan Havoc raises his own hands, and a purple beam coalesces from
I lost Sector. My Sector died. Save me. Me. You went away.
Look. A fiery portal appears at a nearby stone stair. Lieutenant Colonel Cage struts out and flicks away a cigarette. He's followed by Liu Kang, Geras, Reptile, Ashura, Empress Tanya, and all the Earthrealmers.
Liu Kang and his allies are determined to keep things interesting. Thoughts? The more, the merrier.
Chaos Geras raises his hand, clad in a metal gauntlet. Dozens of Chaos minions follow him as he charges. Liu Kang leads his allies to meet them head-on. Noob Cybot duplicates to strike the Chaos Geras to the ground. Nearby, Titan Havoc returns to the intact portal gate. His exposed musculature glistens wetly as he reaches up. His clawed hands tremble as the purple beam materializes from the Kamidogu. Noob Cybot and Liu Kang defeat 3 minions. Liu Kang straightens, glancing over his shoulder as they stand back to back.
This is what you are meant to do. Defend Earthrealm.
I am not allowed to desire a different future.
Your desires are not an issue. It is your methods for achieving.
Chaos Takeda charges Liu Kang but disappears to avoid a fire
well, there's a girl.
The distraction allows
Stupid
Chaos Kenshi to
idiots.
charge as Chaos Takeda reappears to throw out his whip.
Enough toying with them. We've a job to do.
Patience, Father. You're the one who taught that death should be entertaining.
Fight.
Pathetic.
I am entertained. Are you?
Chaos minions charge.
I have them.
Orange and blue flames envelop Liu Kang's hands. Fire erupts from the ground to incinerate minions.
Impressive display.
One does not trifle with gods.
No, one kills them.
Stay back. I will finish this.
No, Liu Kang. They are mine. I refuse to fight in your shadow. Fight.
Yeah, they're like making a blind joke with either version of PC.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Kenshi and his spirit slash the victim, then stab, shattering their ribs in unison. They explode in blue flame. The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
Now, only one battle remains.
Liu Kang and his allies surround Titan Havoc.
We have him now.
Sector, Raiden, Scorpion, and Empress Tanya close in as Titan Havoc flexes his hands. His lipless face is fixed in a snarl.
Desist, Havoc, or be banished to the void. Submit to your order and abandon my triumph. You've gone mad. This timeline will not succumb to chaos. Its beings are not meant to live that way. Meant to? There are no sacred laws, no divine rules.
Titan Havoc rips his left arm off. It instantly regrows.
I choose what is right, because I hold the power. And I choose to bless all beings, everywhere with anarchy.
Titan Havoc hurls the arm to the ground. It wriggles, and from the stump, purple light snakes out in the shape of a new one. A nearly identical Havoc sits up, snarling. Titan Havoc braces his foot against the duplicate's spine and rips both its arms off. The duplicate regrows its arms and charges Cyrax. Meanwhile, more appear from the other severed limbs. More duplicates rise up, their lipless jaws chattering with laughter. Liu Kang and Noob Saibot scowl at a bloodied arm as it plops down in front of them, then forms a new body. Johnny kicks a duplicate's chest as a dozen others stare him down.
Great! Now we're fighting math? I hate math!
He joins Ashra and Lieutenant Colonel Cage as they put the duplicate on the ground.
He will outnumber us in minutes.
Indeed.
Liu Kang charges in. Orange and blue flames engulf each of his hands as he deftly strikes two duplicates. Noob Saibot downs two with a heavy elbow to the face and a side kick.
Every timeline I take, it comes down to this. A battle I never lose. A battle between titans.
Not this time, Havoc. This time, you battle me.
No, Beyond. Your ego is too...
Havoc filled my mind with his chaos. I have learned his thoughts, learned his combat.
Ah, fool. You have learned nothing. Chaos is unknowable, unpredictable. You are in no way prepared to stop the pain you will endure.
Fight!
Oh, I think I was trying to be strong. Holy shit, he's strong. You gotta take him seriously.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Havok headbutts the victims to the floor, then pummels them. His own fists break apart into jagged, stabbing bone.
God.
Fight. When you die, your plot ends. Fight.
Okay, that's it. I'm getting tired.
Quarrelsome minions don't live long.
Bad idea. Take advantage of his attacks. Ah, damn it, to hell! They made him too strong.
Fight.
Yeah, they made him a final boss, cut. Dang, why are you not thinking of replacing him? God dang it!
Quarrelsome minions don't live long.
I'm getting tired, you Havok! That's it. I'm tired. Dang, I got crook Shinnocks. Oh, laser beam. Fuck it!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
Motherfucker! Fuck you!
When you die, your plot ends. Fight.
Shit, no!
Cybot glowers over Titan Havoc. Green light appears at his back, and the spindly black arms reach for the Titan's limbs. They wrench on his right leg, then his left. His head is next, followed by each of his arms. As Titan Havoc's head regrows, blood spurts from his torso.
Who is the fool, Havoc?
Behind. Stand down.
Not safe until he dies.
We do not know how he is joined with his timeline. Destroying him could wipe it from existence. And I will not kill innocent millions.
That is not our concern. Ours is this.
I have had my fill of your selfishness.
Behind. No. Not this fight.
Sector grabs his wrist, but Cybot throws
Geras!
starts to punch Liu Kang, but his fist freezes in midair. Time crystals swirl around.
Thank you, Geras. And you for your support.
I acted for Bihan. He would have gained.
Very well.
As Sector
Fire.
To reward your efforts on our timeline's behalf, I will see that you are spared Empress Melina's wrath. To the Lin Kuei.
And Bihan,
You will go with him.
He will remain with me until he has been restored.
I will be kept apprised of his progress.
As I see fit.
Liu Kang fixes her with a tight-lipped glare. Sector works her jaw, then steps away.
And Sector. Further Lin Kuei transgressions will be severely punished. As their Grand Master in Bihan's absence, you will be held responsible.
Sector's eyes flick over Liu Kang. With a
frown, she enters the court.
Early dawn light shines over the ruins of the Wuxi Academy. Liu Kang, Scorpion, Kung Lao, and Raiden stand with several monks as they all look down at a sarcophagus. Inside, Noob Saibot lies still. His face mask is removed, exposing charred black skin shot through with green cracks.
Can Havoc's magic truly be undone?
Yes. Though comprehending its intricacies may take years. For now, Bihan will reside at the Temple of the Elements. It is safer for all that way.
Liu Kang places his hand transparently over the sarcophagus. 4 monks step forward and slot support bars into its sides before carefully lifting. Raiden leads the way as the monks carry the ornate wooden sarcophagus on their shoulders. Scorpion lingers behind with Liu Kang.
There is still the matter of Cyrax. She awaits your decision.
I know how he starts, but I remain unsure.
Trust your wife, Kuai Liang. Avail yourself of her wisdom.
Liu Kang offers a small smile before walking on. A pair of feet shifts nervously. One foot taps gently, awash with diffuse orange light. Cyrax stands in Liu Kang's chamber in the Temple of the Elements, fidgeting anxiously. Embers burn in a brazier at the room's center, and carvings of green dragons twist up wooden support beams. Cyrax turns to see Scorpion enter. She finally stands still as he approaches.
You came. Thank you. I promised a decision, and I have one.
Before you share it, may I say one more time that I, Scorpion holds up his hand.
You fought well against Havoc. You also saved my life. But that is
not enough. I understand.
But that is not all. I had no business judging you for believing Bihan's lies. I too was taken in. It is he, and he alone, who deserves my ire. You, however, deserve an invitation
A smile tugs at her lips.
What can
I
I say?
say?
Thank you.
Qualia.
Cyrax
bows.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Grandmaster.
Cyrax places a hand over her heart as Grandmaster Scorpion straightens his shoulders. Some say we defeated. I'm a color kid. She never seen it. The X-ray. Now it's time to spot it. You ain't gonna either way when you both plays broken. It's split open. Starts watch it spin. In the water again. Running smoking. Now, we be unmatched when it comes to endurance. Spit high, epidermis. Yo, what you got insurance? We can lose the trick. No doubt with the number one team. We got other cards in our bloodstream. We question with the routine of we could become the call disgusting. We operate the world's bigger than literal. Scheming in opposition to the God that I am using to be one physical as well as mystical. While playing on the prices that I get up in this with all. Flawless victory, my second solid goal. But you gotta come and go, you gotta go. Rock roll. Full contact with well versed in combat knowledge. We think I hear the sound strength. Just take some simple bit of pride instead I sit beside and die and I check. But this is the cause I got no time. Hell, I said limited it's the fun. Well, so cold and when the sun fell, we come together just like the fire. This war is endless. What's the march? Big time, now we gotta end this.
Okay, I'm done playing. Hopefully.
Start with Mortal Kombat 1.
Get another episode of the game.